DxO PhotoLab has two primary functions: to organize and manage your photos, and to process or enhance your photos. We all know that with digital photography, when we press that shutter button, we're only halfway there. The image has been created, but now you have to finalize it. DxO PhotoLab 9 is packed with amazing features to take those photos across the finish line. In this video, I'm going to take you on a high-level tour of DxO PhotoLab, showing you where and how to find all the tools you need, while highlighting a few of the newest features in this latest version, PhotoLab 9. PhotoLab is broken into two primary tabs: the Photo Library, where you browse to find your images, and the Customize tab, where you edit them. On the left-hand side of the Photo Library, you'll find a column of options including recent searches, your favorites, folders on your computer, and customized projects. One of the important things to understand about PhotoLab is that you don't have to import anything, ever. All you're doing in PhotoLab is browsing any portion of your hard drive that you want, or any external hard drive, or even a network volume. So you don't ever have to import. You simply put the photos wherever you want on your computer, and then just point PhotoLab to them. So for example, over here under Devices, I can expand that to show my hard drive. I just have the internal drive connected now, but if I had any external ones, they'd be there. And if I look under Shared, you'll see my mounted volume. That's a network volume that I currently have mounted on my computer, and I can access that here. Projects are a way to build customized organization within PhotoLab, meaning you can take photos from multiple folders in multiple locations and put them all in one place just for viewing inside of PhotoLab, but they're not going to be moved on your hard drive. And then you have your favorites, simply a way to add favorite folders here so you can quickly access those pictures, again, from anywhere on your system. Here in the middle, we see the thumbnails of all the images that we're currently looking at, and across the top, we have a few options like the ability to make those thumbnails bigger, export photos, and so on. You can even grab this toolbar here, drag it down, and get a larger view of any of the photos here. On the right-hand side, you'll see a variety of tools, including the histogram, your metadata tab, and keywords. Under the metadata tab, you'll find all the common information like the ISO, the exposure settings, and so on, camera model, lens information. And then if you scroll down a little bit farther, you'll see this button here that says Advanced Settings. If you open that, you'll see a whole bunch more information about your photos. Underneath that, you'll see your IPTC data. IPTC is the metadata that you can add. For example, your copyright, the location the image was shot, and so on. And then you have keywords. You can add customized keywords to your photos as well. PhotoLab also gives you a variety of tools to organize the way you want to. You can do picks or rejects, star ratings, color labels, and whatever works for you. To mark a photo as a pick or a reject, as you hover over each photo, you'll see two little dots that appear. There's a green dot to mark it as a pick, and a red dot to mark it as a reject. When you reject it, you'll see that it dims out, so it's not as visible. To apply a star rating to an image, simply roll the mouse over the stars along the bottom and click the one that's appropriate. I'll give that one 5 stars, this one 3 stars, and so on. You can also do that with keyboard shortcuts. If I select this image and tap the 3 key, it gives it 3 stars. Here, I'll give it 1. Finally, you can also color tag your images. If you right-click over the title, you'll see a selection of colors that you can assign. I can give that one a red color, this one green, and so on. Here you'll also see the keyboard shortcuts for those different colors. Once you've picked, rated, or color tagged your photos, you can sort and filter by those criteria. Up here above the thumbnails, I can filter by any of the criteria that I've just applied. For example, just the picked images, or just the picked and the untagged images. This is important to understand that you can combine criteria here and at any point reset your search. I can search by star rating, and so on. From the menu to the left of that, you can also sort by any criteria. For example, by shot date, and then if you want to reverse that, click the little triangle to the left of it, and it will reverse the order. Finally, to edit any image, you can either select it and then click the Customize button, or simply double-click on an image, and that'll open it up in the Customize tab. One of the most significant benefits of using DxO PhotoLab is the built-in image correction, created from thousands of hours of testing, comparing, and developing corrections on test images shot with the same camera and lens combinations that you use. The first time you open one of your photos, PhotoLab will prompt you to download a DxO optics module that is unique to that camera and lens combination, resulting in the best out-of-the-box image correction available. When you first install PhotoLab, it'll ask you how you want your images adjusted by default. Natural, meaning both optical and image corrections are applied. optical corrections only, meaning only the optics modules are applied, but color and lighting adjustments are not, or no corrections. With natural selected, your photos will already have both optical and lighting corrections applied when you first open them. Watch as I compare this image to the original. The Compare tool has quite a few interesting options. If I click on the triangle here, you'll see that I can compare to the original image without color corrections, but with or without the geometry. The geometry would be the optical corrections applied by the module. I'll go ahead and leave it with geometry, and then click the Compare button. As I click and hold, we see the original, unaltered image, and then we see the one with the color enhancements applied. It's simple and subtle, but this is the default look applied by PhotoLab. Let's have a quick tour of the interface. Over here on the left, you have your histogram up at the top. Then underneath that, the Move and Zoom tool. If you zoom into the image, this will allow you to quickly navigate around any portion of it. Then you have the projects, which we already saw in the photo library, allowing you quick access to projects of photos. And then on the bottom, you have your thumbnails. These thumbnails can be resized by simply grabbing this bar here and dragging it up or down. And if you drag it all the way to the bottom, it disappears completely. Then back up to the top, next to the Compare button, you have a variety of views, including split and side-by-side views, navigation tools, including the ability to zoom in to one-to-one, a precise zoom tool if you want to go to a precise zoom number, the loop tool to get a one-to-one view anywhere on your image, and then your Move tool, crop, white balance set, and a variety of other options. All the way to the right, you have your presets. The presets are quite powerful because not only does it allow you a quick and easy way to apply a custom look to your image, you can see exactly what that preset is going to look like before you apply it. Finally, in the right-hand column, we have all of our adjustments, and this is where the real power of PhotoLab comes in. Let's take a quick look at what adjustments you have. By default, you have a selection of basic tools like white balance, highlight and midtones and shadows, and as you scroll down, you'll see that you have access to things like an HSL tool for hue, saturation, luminance adjustments. You have your cropping tool, and so on. By default, you're going to see the most commonly needed tools here. But across the top, you'll see a row of icons indicating collections of more advanced tools. If I select this one, we're going to see all of my lighting tools. That includes smart lighting, selective tones, contrast, curves, and so on. The next one is all about color. Anything to do with color processing, you're going to find under here. Each one of these tabs holds a variety of different tools that you can use to alter your image, ending with the last one here called Local Adjustments. Local adjustments include the new AI masking tools found in PhotoLab 9. While we do have a dedicated video on that, I want to show it to you quickly here, just to give you a taste of what's possible. Local adjustments include the ability to mask with brushes, hue masks, linear gradients, control lines and control points, which is something that DxO has been known for a long time. And then finally, the new AI masking tools. Just to give you a quick idea of what's possible, let's say that I wanted to select this door. Well, you can already tell as I run my mouse over it that it's very easy to select just the door. One click, and that is now selected. My mask is here, I can rename the mask, or I can simply go in and change the exposure, the colors, or anything else on it. Super easy to select just what you want. Let's say I wanted to make a mask to select all the plants here. I'll create a new mask, and then roll my mouse over these again, and find the right spot to select the entire plant. Now with that selected, let's go down here and find the saturation, and pump that up a little bit. Nice and easy. And that's just a taste of some of the AI masking tools in PhotoLab 9. Now that you know the basics, I encourage you to watch more of these videos to learn how to best use some of PhotoLab's most exciting features.